Hello and welcome to DFS Coach Talk. I am Josh Davis, also known as Crash. Today is Sunday, May 1st, 2022, and I'm here to talk about today's Major League Baseball slate. Before we get into that, if you're new to the channel, if you would give us a like, hit the subscribe button, and then if you would hit the notifications bell in the upper right-hand corner, it'll let you know when our next podcast has been added to the channel. So make sure that you go ahead and hit that alarm bell once you subscribe to the channel. Our presenting sponsor today is Prizepicks. If you haven't joined Prizepicks yet, go to prizepicks.com. Use the promo code CoachTalk, all one word with no space. They will 100% match your first deposit up to $100. So definitely want to make sure you join Prizepicks. If you haven't joined DFS Coach Talk yet, you can join us at dfscoachtalk.com. We have memberships that start as low as a 3-day membership for $10. So definitely would love to have you in our Discord. We give away great lineups. We have a coach's clipboard that we give away for Draftkings, which highlights our core plays and then our top plays on the slates. And then we have Yahoo lineups as well that we give out. So dfscoachtalk.com, and we'd love to have you. I'm going to be going over our top plays today for the 10-game main slate on FanDuel and the 9-game main slate on DraftKings. It starts at 1:05 Eastern. It looks like the only issue today we're going to have weather-wise is going to be in Pittsburgh. It looks like there'll probably be a delay, but they should be able to play through it. So no real weather issues outside of that. My top pitcher play is going to be Corbin Burns. He's 10-7 on FanDuel, 10-2 on DraftKings. He is my favorite pay-up option today on this slate. He's going up against the Cubs. They struck out 17 times in the last 2 games against Adrian Hauser and Eric Lauer, who are not normally high strikeout pitchers. Burns is a high strikeout pitcher, and I think that he should probably get double-digit strikeouts here. The Cubs also have only scored 1 run in each of the first 2 games of this series, and I think against Burns, they're going to be held in check again. Burns had started the season in the opener at Wrigley, and by his standards, he really struggled, and I think he's going to bounce back in a big way today. So the other top pay-up option for me is going to be Kevin Gossman. He's 9,900 on FanDuel, 9,200 on DK. Has a tougher matchup than Corbin Burns. He's going up against the Houston Astros. He's a little cheaper than Burns, though, but I do prefer Burns, but I think Gossman is also in play for me, too. My value pitcher play is going to be Luis Severino of the Yankees. He's 8,800 on FanDuel. He's 8,500 on DraftKings. Going up against a Kansas City team that has scored the least runs so far this season. He pitched 6 innings in his last start against Baltimore. It was the first time that he's pitched 6 innings since 2018. So his pitch count is going back up after, he was limited earlier this year as he was coming back from his Tommy John surgery, which he had in February of 2020. So I do think Severino has a good matchup here. Don't expect huge numbers from him, but solid numbers for his price. My fade pitcher is going to be Daniel Lynch. He's 7,600 on FanDuel, 7,100 on DraftKings. He's going up against the Yankees. He had 6 shutout innings, 7 strikeout game against the White Sox. So I think that he could see some ownership if people just look at that number. But this Yankees lineup has had some success against him in the past, and I think after he had that big game in Chicago against the White Sox, that he's going to regress a little bit here, and the Yankees will hit him a little bit. My top prize picks play is going to be Corbin Burns over 8 strikeouts. As I mentioned earlier, I think that he's going to get double-digit strikeouts today after Hauser got 6 and then Lauer got 11 last night. And so those are not high strikeout guys normally. So I do like Burns to get over the double-digit strikeouts today. He has had 11, 10, and 8 strikeouts in his last 3 starts after he only had 4 in that season opener against the Cubs in Wrigley. My BVP play of the day is going to be Paul Goldschmidt. He's 3,800 on FanDuel, 5,000 on DraftKings. He's hitting 381 against Zach Davies with 8 hits and 21 at-bats, including a home run. So I do like Goldschmidt here today as a BVP play. My top stacks are going to be the Brewers with Yelich, Adames, Renfroe, Tellez, McCutchen. They've been on fire lately. In these last couple of games against the Cubs, putting up 11 runs in the first game and 9 runs last night. So I like the numbers here. They've had some success against Marcus Stroman, especially Willy Adames, which I'm going to get to here in a second. The other stacks for me, obviously the Yankees are always in play pretty much on almost any slate. You've got Judge, Stanton, Donaldson, LeMahieu. Judge wasn't in the lineup yesterday, so I'm sure he'll be back in the lineup today. But the Yankees are in play. And then the Cardinals, like I mentioned, Paul Goldschmidt's my BVP play of the day. Harrison Bader's actually hit 700 against Zach Davies with 7 hits and 10 at bats. So he's a really nice play too. And then, of course, Tyler O'Neill and Nolan Arenado are also good plays for the Cardinals. My home run call is going to be Willy Adames. As I mentioned just a second ago, he has good numbers against Marcus Stroman. He has 5 hits and 8 at-bats against him with 2 home runs. And he just missed hitting a home run last night. It bounced off the top of the wall and back into play for a long double. So I do like Willy Adames to hit a home run today. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the slate today. Got a nice, early afternoon slate. Should be a lot of fun. We've had a little bit of a heater the last couple days, so looking to keep that going. And like I said, if you haven't joined us yet, we're at dfscoachtalk.com. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, we're at DFS Coach Talk. I'm at JP Davis 1982. Coach is at Joe Servati, and he'll be back with us on the show tomorrow. I wasn't able to make it today, but he will be back with us tomorrow. So we will be back tomorrow, guys, when we look to crush it in MLB DFS and Prize Picks. Thank you.